sussing out your luck, going hard in the paint, and that's how you assert dominance.
Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with the fastest possible minor poison deck. This deck has a little bit of a spell bait element. If your opponent has log, your bats are always going to get value. And if they have zap as their small spell, they're either going to have to pick between zapping the Goblin Gang or the bats. They're not going to be able to zap both. With this deck, you're really going to have to be utilizing Ice Golem to pull units to the opposite lane. For instance, against a lot of those tank decks with Dark Prince, you really have to be kiting that Dark Prince to the opposite lane with the Ice Golem. If you don't use Ice Golem to kite, you're going to be in a lot of trouble because everything else gives zap value. And you can't really drop Tesla against the Dark Prince until you really know that they're not running a tank deck. So ideally at the start of the game, you really want to be cycling your Goblin Gang, Bats, or Ice Spirit and holding your Ice Golem if possible. Because of this deck's incredibly fast 2.6 Elixir cycle and the combined damage of log plus poison amounting to 300 damage at tournament standard, you're really able to finish off games exceptionally quickly. Just for a frame of reference, poison does 216 damage, log does 84 damage, and minor does 64 damage per hit. So in total, every single minor poison log cycle will bare minimum do 300 damage to your opponent's tower. Personally, I've been really loving this deck and I've been seeing it thrive in the competitive community. So guys, let's go jump straight into some games and let's assert some dominance. Alright guys, so we got a game and we probably have one of the worst starting hands possible. I'm just going to cycle my Ice Golem in the back and I'm going to split bats. So I'm splitting bats because I want some of them to be alive and not all of them to go towards the Ice Spirit and die a disastrous death. So we're just going to go drop our Miner, and we're just going to be cycling, waiting to see what he wants to drop. So he's going to have Guards, Ice Golem, Ice Spirit. Probably going to be a cycle deck, but could potentially be a Hog Rider deck or Graveyard. Haven't really identified exactly what he's running. So I'm just going to be holding Tesla. He's going to go in for a preemptive log. Very well could be Expo actually. So I really don't know what it is, but we're going for an Ice Spirit since he just utilized his log. So he's got Executioner, so this is definitely going to be the Hog Rider deck. So we got a very nice valuable Ice Spirit right there jumping on top of the tower. I like to see that. It's going in for the Hog Rider. So we're going to have to drop our Tesla. We're going to go drop our Ice Golem off to the side. And that Ice Golem is going to work wonders here. Just making sure that he doesn't get that Executioner on top of our tower or the Tesla. And that feels fantastic. Already identified what he's got. We know that he has NATO. We know that he has Ice Spirit. We know that he actually has Guards. So he's probably going to drop Guards here. I'm going to go in for a Miner. I'm also going to go in for a pre-log on top of the Guards. There they are. They were not dropped right on top, but we got a lot of value there. That's what I'm talking about. And right now, I feel like the Guards are going to go in front. I really hope that they do. I'm going to try to get away with just Bats. I don't want that one guard to finesse me. I'm going to have to go in for a Tesla on defense against the Hog Rider. It should secure victory in this situation. And I'm just going to go drop an Ice Spirit. So Ice Spirit should be more than enough. No, it's definitely not going to be. So I'm going to have to drop Ice Golem, unfortunately. I should have dropped Ice Golem just in case a little bit earlier instead of dropping the Ice Spirit. But I don't remember if I had it in cycle. If that was the case, just get away with an Ice Golem. Obviously, I did waste one Elixir. He's probably not going to go in for Guards just yet because I did go in for a pre-log last time. Usually when you do predict them the first time, they don't actually fall for it the second time. So we're going to drop our log. He does drop Guards yet again because I guess he didn't have a good cycle. He might go in for a poison there. He's going to go cycle his Executioner in the back. That is usually one of the worst plays possible because I can just poison you. I don't really care. I'm not really going to get minor chip damage too often. I'm going to out spell cycle you though because my spell cycle is a lot faster. All I realistically have to do is just make sure that the Tesla holds up every single time, which it will, and then you lose the game. So that's what's up, man. We're going to go in for another Miner, and we're just going to spell cycle him out, guys. There's no reason to play haphazardly here. Wow, insane poison value, encompassing the Executioner, the Ice Golem, everything that I could have possibly asked for. We're actually going to go in for a log, hit the Ice Spirit, and this man is such a sap panda right now. There's not much he can do. He's not going to get any damage with that Executioner. No Hog Rider hits, just poison chip damage. And that's the definition of a sad deck. That's the definition of a sad panda moment when you're running Hog Rider. You can't even get a Hog Rider through. So we're going to drop another Tesla. We're going to go in for a pre-log. And we're going to hit everything yet again. We're going to drop our Ice Spirit, Ice Golem up high. And yeah, Executioner misses, guys. That Executioner really needs to get his priorities straight in life because he's not helping out this man. Just going in for another classic Miner. That Miner, oh dude, I thought that the Miner in combination with the poison would have actually done enough to kill the Ice Spirit, but I guess I didn't know that interaction correctly. I'm going to go in for another log, just getting that chip damage. Minor poison and log usually does like around 300, 400 damage bare minimum. 300 damage is bare minimum, actually. He goes in for a NATO. He predicts the Miner, but we switched it up. We got the sauce. We definitely have the moves. And that Ice Golem might get its death damage. Oh my gosh, this guy. I feel bad for him. I feel like I'm a bully right now. Let me know, guys, in the comment section. Oh, never mind. His Hog Rider, is it going to get a hit? Oh my god, it didn't get a hit. Yeah, I'm definitely a bully now. So Unfortunately, guys, we just had to crush his dreams. Good game, well played, and good luck. Yes, I do hard counter him in this matchup. All right, guys, so let's jump right into the next game. I'm going to be starting off the game strong with an Ice Spirit, and this man, he's going to be very bold with that miner, dropping it in the back, not really caring if I have NATO or not. So I'm going to assume he probably doesn't actually have log, or I'm assuming he probably doesn't have zap. Most people don't have zap, and he's got zap, man. So he's starting off the game really, really strong. I don't like this start, bro. I don't really like how you're treating me right now. So those bats, they're not going to do it too much. I think you might get one hit, but that's not going to be too troublesome. Not even one hit. Okay, so I'm down with that. Just going to cycle my Ice Golem in the back. And we know that he has Miner relatively soon in cycle. We know that he has Ice, or we know he has Zap, and he doesn't actually have, Log, or he shouldn't have Log. He might have 2 spells. This man might be packing the heat, but I hope he isn't. He's got Electro Wizard, he's got Bandit. It's probably going to be just a P.E.K.K.A deck. We're going to log everything back to make sure that the bats do their work, and we're going to try to go in really hot. Oh my gosh, that log was Value Town. And Ice Golem, give me a headbutt. Give it to Daddy. Let's go. This is what he was born for, so feels good, man. We're just going to go drop an Ice Spirit. And is that going to redirect on top of the Ice Golem? Oh, we are making plays. We're making bold moves out here. So he's going to go drop an Electro right on top of this Goblin Gang. We're going to go in for a Miner, and then we're going to go in for... No, we don't want to bats it. But there's Electro. We're just going to go in for a pre-log. Not pre-log. That wasn't even close to a pre-log. But we knew what he was going to do. I should have went in for a pre-log. Those bats, they're not going to do anything. We're just going to go in for Ice Golem and then Ice... No, do we need Ice Spirit? Oh, yeah, we did need Ice Spirit. I thought we were going to get away with it, but that was a really nice zap. I should have identified that he had zap and cycle. I'm going to sauce out a well-played, slight misplay there by us, but, you know, we got spanked for that, so we live and learn, live and learn. Do I want to go in for a Miner, or do I just want to chill? I kind of want to just chill right now. I want to wait and see what he wants to do, and then he drops the Bandit in the back, so I'm going to go in for my Poison. I need to get damage while I can, and I feel like I can defend this relatively well. So I'm going to go in for an Ice Golem. I'm going to go in for Goblin Gang off to the side. He should redirect everything, and he's got his P.E.K.K.A in the back, but that Bandit is not going to finesse us. We just got to go in for a Tesla, and then we're going to be fine against the P.E.K.K.A. So very easy victory from this point on. As long as I don't make a slight misplay, again with the Bandit connecting, I do outcycle him. My Minor Poison does more damage. I have a faster cycle. Therefore, I win the matchup. You know, it's just as easy as that, guys. We're going for an Ice Golem to push the Miner off our tower. His P.E.K.K.A will not get any tower damage, and we're just going to drop an Ice Spirit. So we're going to go in for Minor Poisons, just getting a little bit more chip damage than him, and there's not too much he can do about it, guys. It's a sad panda moment, to say the least. We're going to go in for Bats, so then he has to go in for a Zap on defense, which he doesn't want to do, right? And we're going to go in for Ice Spirit. We're going to go in for Goblin Gang just to mitigate damage. Bats get on top of the tower, and that's going to spell doom for him. Good game, well played, and good luck, my man. I still can't believe I let that Bandit get all over my tower. It asserted dominance on me, but we still took the dub. GG, man. GG. Alright, guys, so now we got a game against a real-life chivalrous Sir, the Knight himself. We're going to be dropping the Goblin Gang at the river, and then we're going to try to apply a ton of pressure opposite lane because we baited out the Zap. That's what I'm talking about. What is your second answer? So you just got Guards and Ice Spear. Are we playing the same Hog Rider matchup yet again? I feel like we will be, and those bats are bouncing back with a vengeance, almost getting more hits, but we baited out Guards with bats. You usually don't want to have that happen, and he sustained 500 damage early on, so very easy start to the game. We're going to go drop our Goblin Gang yet again, go drop a high Tesla, and see if he has Fireball or not. Usually if he Fireballed, he wouldn't have hit it, so just waiting and seeing what he wants to do, and yeah, we're chilling. Knight is not going to get a single hit on the tower, and yeah, I don't really know what he wants to do. He's probably going to go zap our bats. Yeah, I'm going to go in for a Miner in front of the tower. I don't want to give him NATO value. He might not just respond to this. Yeah, so he's going to go in for an Xe. I could poison that if I want to. In single elixir, when you've identified... Yeah, that's poison valued all day, every day, man. I can't pass up on that. If you want to drop an Ice Spirit as well, dude, you're wild. You're supremely wild. We're going to go drop Goblin Gang, and then we're going to have to drop our Ice Spirit, or our Ice Golem off to the side. Otherwise, you know, the Goblins wouldn't have finished it off. Oh, the Xe! That hurts my heart, man. That one Steve, he had a family, you psycho. You murdered him, man. What are you doing with your life? Why do you gotta be so mean? We're going to be going in for another Miner, and we're trying to get some more chip damage. He's probably going to zap the bats, and he's got to NATO it. I guess he didn't have zap and cycle. No, yeah, he did zap on, he zapped on offense, so that's what's up. He zapped the Goblin Gang. He didn't have it in rotation. I can't believe I didn't remember that. We're going to go in for another Ice Spirit, going in for a Goblin Gang at the river. Dude, the Knight is so pissed. I pissed off the chivalrous Sir, guys. Will I ever be forgiven? I don't think so. I really don't think so. He's triggered, man. He's really triggered. I'm going to go in for another sequence of bats, going for a miner, poison him out. And yeah, this is awesome. He's, dude, crippling depression right now. Have you guys ever felt just so hopeless against a certain matchup? I feel like this is this matchup for him. There is no way for him to ever break through a Tesla if I do it correctly. Just going to go in for an Ice Spirit. And yeah, this is dope. We're just going in for bats. Make sure that the Hog Rider doesn't get a single hit. He still went in for a zap and didn't get a hit. We're going in for minor poisons all day, every day. He's going to go activate the King Tower, but it doesn't matter when you lose the tower if you activate the King Tower already. So yeah, that's a Sat Panda moment. Another sequence of Ice Spirits, going in for bats. Miner on top of the tower to finish it off. We didn't put him out of his misery with the poison. We had to finish him off with the miner because it is a miner deck. And he's such a Sat Panda. Good game, well played, and good luck in the rest of your challenge, my man. I hope you never match this deck again. He is so pissed, man. I hope he doesn't break his phone. I really hope he doesn't break his phone. Alright guys, so we got a game against Traquito. I'm going to be saucing out the Goblin Gang at the river. I should have dropped it in the middle. Dropping it off to the side gets one less hit. So a slight misplay by me right there. I'm going to go in for a log, and he's going to go in hot with the Giant. So what we got to do is we got to drop our Tesla. I'm going to drop Ice Spirit to make sure that we deal with the archers. He's going to also go in for a Fireball. I'm going to eat up all the Ice Wizard damage. I'm going to go in for bats, and then he's going to go in for a zap. He misses one of the bats. No bats left behind. We're going to show you what's up, man. Barry the Bat is going to strike back with a vengeance here. Oh, yes, to drop archers because of that one bat. And he's just leaving up the right lane open. Oh, you are paying for that mistake dearly, sir. Feels really good. I'm going to be dropping Ice Golem. I can't really justifiably log that. I'm just going to go in for Ice Spirit, and then I'm going to go in for bats right on top. Because if I logged it, obviously the archers would have still been alive, and it just doesn't work out like that, man. I'm going to drop the Ice Golem in the tank, and then cycle back to cards that actually deal with the archers. And he is so pissed, man. I feel you, man. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm going to go in for a miner on offense. I don't really care about the Ice Wizard. It's really just going to tickle. The miner will still get 1 or 2 hits. Yeah, I was going to get more than that. He just didn't respond. That feels so good, man. I assume he's going to go drop his Giant, so I'm going to preemptively drop my Tesla. I'm going to get ready. We know that he's going to go drop his Giant right in front of the Musketeer, and there it is. That's what's up, guys. That's so clean. And he's trying to vigorously cycle me. I'm just going to go in for Ice Spirit because the Musketeer is locked on. Archers will not DPS it down in time. He went in for a zap, but it's not going to do enough. We're just going to go in for bats, and we could have logged everything back alternatively. Yeah, that definitely would have been the better play because the archer still gets a hit. He's actually going in for a miner for some chip damage. All right, so this is a little bit more difficult of a matchup since he does have miner because now he has direct damage, and he also has the beatdown potential of just taking my tower in one fell swoop, so it's a little bit more difficult. We're going to go in for an Ice Spirit at the river. We're going to be saucing out the Goblin Gang. And as you guys notice, just dropping that Tesla in this placement is really pivotal in defending. We're already going to start working on the left-hand tower because, guys, guess what? Poison does 216. No worries, no gripes here. I'm going to go in for the log because I know that it already pulls. We're going to go in for an Ice Spirit. And we're going to go in for a, yeah, we just got the game. We don't even have to go in for anything. We can poison the King Tower to assert some dominance. He's actually going to be going in for a, zap. So I'm going to go opposite lane. I don't really want to work on that tower. He's going to give me value. All right, dude. Usually I don't want to go for that tower until the last possible second because my miner is going to be chipping away on the left-hand tower, right? And then the King Tower would have been activated, and the King Tower would have just done so much damage to our miner. Want to get as much utility as possible. Got to get your Tesla placements down. Got to get that refined. That's another big thing that you guys got to work on when you're playing this deck. Or the Expo 2.9, one of the biggest things that you gotta do is always dropping your Teslas in the right spot. Good game, well played, and good luck. And that's actually where I'm gonna end today's video. Guys, I really enjoy this deck. It is probably one of my favorite decks in the meta. Its cycle is so fast and so fun to play. As always, make sure to let me know down below in the comments section. Do you guys enjoy this deck? Do you want to see future videos on this? Or if not, what do you guys want to see in the next video? As always, thanks for watching, thanks for chilling with me, and I can't wait to see you guys next time. Peace out.